Okay, let's talk about setting our makeup. Once you've got your full face on, cream makeup is great because you can blend it in and it's very buildable, blendable, and awesome. But when you want your makeup to stay locked in place with the cream, it's important to set your makeup. And to do that, we use setting spray and setting powder. So I'm going to show you how to do both. Some people will put setting spray on even before they put their makeup on, particularly if they have oily skin and they let that dry a little bit and then they apply their makeup. I just use my makeup as is, and then I will apply my setting spray. Now when I'm not wearing mascara, this is not waterproof mascara. So normally I just kind of spritz my face at a distance and get it misty. And then I blend it in with the Perfector sponge. You can also spray the Perfector sponge directly, which is what I'm going to do because I don't have on waterproof mascara. So the Perfector sponge is awesome. It's just a beauty blender, which you can get anywhere, but Seints come in this little container, and when they come in the package, they look like this, and then when you get it damp, it almost doubles in size, or at least, yeah, gets a lot bigger, and it's just squishy, very soft and pliable, and it's got this great spongy outer layer, but then sort of almost like a denser core so that the makeup doesn't soak in and you lose makeup on your sponge. It just does a great job of pressing it in, and it also removes any excess if you have any excess. So again, you can spray right on your sponge or right on your face, and then with the setting spray and my Perfector sponge, I'm just going to dab, and the pointy end is great for under the eyes, and then the curved side I use for my cheeks, and then I use the end for my forehead, and I tend to get excess bronzer there sometimes, and it just gets it right off, and it just presses it in, and the setting spray locks it in place. So there you go. So you can use your setting spray and you're all done. A lot of people, myself included, also like to finish with a little bit of setting powder, which is just a little extra step to help make sure it locks in place, and also it makes it a little bit more matte and less shiny. So especially if you have oilier skin or an oily T-zone, this is Vanilla Dust setting powder, and it's great because you can use any translucent powder, but this is awesome because it just fits magnetically right in your compact. So again, the convenience of it all in one place. I'm using the powder brush. I happen to use this in for blush, and then the tapered end I love for under eye with my setting powder. My setting powder goes right under my eye, and you can just see the difference. It brightens it up. It also makes it a little more matte and less shiny right there, and it blends in and sort of camouflages any of those fine lines and wrinkles. The setting powder gets right in those fine lines and wrinkles, and it prevents the cream or the makeup from setting in those lines. So I just put that setting powder right under my eyes, and then I usually put a little bit right in the top of my forehead, and particularly wearing masks, I will put a little bit on my chin. And that's how you set your makeup. Now I'm good to go, and it will last all day. The end of the day still looks amazing after you set your makeup. So that's how we set our makeup using Seint Beauty.